dream it again, in thunder, lightning, or in rain.
When the hardy battle is done, when the battle is lost and won, that will be her the set of sun.
Where the place?
Upon the eve, there to meet with Macbeth.
I come, Grey Malkin.
But of course!
Anon.
Fair is foul and foul is fair.
Over through the fog and fleecy air.
King Duncan of Scotland has just learned that Macbeth, one of his generals, fought against a rebel army until he defeated all the king's enemies. Duncan decides that he will reward Macbeth with the title of Ten of Cawdor. On their way back from the battlefield, Macbeth, with his friends Banquo, meet three weird creatures.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
How far is it called to forest? What are these? So withered and so wide and what are that look not like inhabitants of the earth, and yet are one? Leave you, or are you older man, my question? You seem to understand me, by each at once a choppy finger laying upon a skinny lips. You should be women, and yet your beards forbid me to interpret that you are so.
Speak if you can, what are you?
All hail, Macbeth, hail to thee, Ten of Glamis.
All hail, Macbeth, hail to thee, Ten of Cawdor.
All hail, Macbeth, thou shalt be king hereafter.
Good sir, why did you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair? In the name of truth, are you fantastical or that indeed which was worthy you should? My noble partner with present grace and great prediction of noble heaven and of royal hope, that is history with all. To me you speak not. If you can look into the seed of time and say which grain will grow and which will not, speak then to me, whether the back will be your favor or your hate.
Hail!
Hail, hail.
Lesser than Macbeth and greater.
Not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, till thou be none. So all hail, Macbeth and Banquo. Banquo and Macbeth, all hail.
Sometime later, Macbeth is announced to be the new Thane of Cawdor. The predictions start prodding Macbeth's ambition and wake up his darkest thoughts, but the brave warrior's soul is too honest to make them come true. On the other hand, his wife, Lady Macbeth, is ready to do everything that may help him become king, and will never forgive him if he refuses to act. So when Duncan comes to the house for the night, she tries to persuade her husband to murder their guest while he's sleeping. But Macbeth is still hesitant. He has moral scruples.
How now, what news?
He has almost stopped. Why, have you left the chamber?
Has he asked for me?
No, you not, he has.
We will proceed no farther in this business. You have honored me of late, and I have but good opinions from all sorts of people, which would be were now in their newest class, not cast aside so soon.
Was the hope drunk when you dressed yourself? Had it slept since? And wakes it now to look so green and pale when he did so freely? This time, such an account I love. Art thou feared to be the same in thine own act and valor as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that which esteems the ornament of life, leave a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not wait upon I would, like the poor cat in the adage.
Retake peace. I dare do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more the man. Nor time nor place did then adhere, and yet you would make both. They have made themselves, and that their fitness now doesn't make you. I have given, sir, and know how tender it is to love the babe that milks me. But I would, while it was money in my face, have plucked my nipple from his boneless gums and dashed the brains out. And I so sworn as you have done this.
If we should fail,
We fail, but screw your courage to the sticking place, and we will not fail.
I am settled, and bend up each corporal agent to this terrible feat. Away, and mark the time with fairest show. False face must hide, but the false heart doth know.
The deed is done. Macbeth has murdered King Duncan, but after committing the terrible act, he is tormented by guilt and remorse.
I haven't done the deed. It has done what you noise.
Consider it not so deeply. These deeds must not be thought after these ways. So, it will make us mad.
Methought I heard a voice cry, "Sleep no more! Macbeth does murder sleep. The innocent sleep."
The murder is now discovered. They bring Duncan's sons who escaped to England and Ireland. Macbeth is king. Now he has got what he wanted and is ready to do anything to keep his power. He becomes more suspicious of everyone, even of his friend Banquo. Still influenced by the prophecies, in fact, Macbeth fears that Banquo might steal his throne, so he decides to murder both him and his son. With the killing of Banquo, murder becomes more mechanical for Macbeth. Keen to destroy anything which might interfere with his thirst of power, he loses every moral scruple and ends up killing more and more innocent people, like Macduff's wife and children. Lady Macbeth, instead, seeing her husband turn into a monster, changes in the opposite way. She feels guilty, therefore she begins to have terrible nightmares. During the night, while she sleepwalks, she keeps washing her hands, as if they were still bloody.
There's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand.
What a sign is there? The heart is sorely charged.
I will not have such a heart in my bosom for the dignity of the body.
Well.
Pray God it be, sir.
This disease is beyond my practice. Yet I've known those which are walking asleep and have died only in their beds.
Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo is buried. He cannot come out of his grave.
Even so.
To bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come, give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed.
The sense of guilt leads Lady Macbeth to commit suicide. On the verge of the final battle, Macbeth receives the news of his wife's death, which makes him reflect on the meaning of life and death.
Wherefrom was this cry?
The Queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. Creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools their way to dusty death. Out, brief candle. Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then it's heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
The moment of the battle comes, and Macduff's army, with Malcolm as an ally, comes out of Bingham Forest. All the prophecies have come true. Despite Macbeth's certainty of being invincible, he is defeated and killed by the valorous Macduff. Malcolm, Duncan's son, becomes king and restores order in Scotland.